Jade Morris here. I'm with Michael the Count Bisping ahead of UFC Glasgow. He's going to fight Talis Lettuce.
Yep.
Now, how did you feel when you got the call that they were coming to UFC Glasgow? Because you've not fought over here in like 5 years.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't fought here for 5 years, which is half a decade. And when you say it like that, it just seems incredible. After my last fight against CB Dollaway in Montreal in April, I said at the press conference, I want to fight again ASAP. I said to Dana after the press conference, I would love to be on that Glasgow card. Fortunately, 2 days later, he called me up and said, yep, you've got it, main event Glasgow. So I was thrilled, absolutely thrilled. The UK is where I forged my career. The support of the UK fan base has been really mind-blowing for me. So to have not fought here for 5 years was way too long, way too long. So yeah, I'm very excited to be here. We've got a great turnout. The arena was sold out, in record time. And it's going to be a great event.
And obviously it's the first card that's coming to Scotland and you're headlining it. Do you
Yes.
feel added pressure being the headline of the first card here?
Yeah, well, I always feel pressure in my fights. And of course, when I'm headlining an event, I want it to be successful. I want it to be a successful venture. And of course, the ticket sales were fantastic. It sold out in 25 minutes, so that's positive. All that's left to do now is put on a world-class performance. And believe you me, that's what I'm going to do. I've trained fantastically. I've had a great camp, mentally and physically. I'm very prepared, and I'm going to destroy this guy. Listen, the UK we need to bring a belt home. I know Conor's just won an interim belt, but he's not strictly. He's not the UK, unfortunately. He's Irish. So I'm still trying to be that first guy.
And what do you think about the fans this weekend? Obviously, you come in as an Englishman. Do you think they'll get behind you because you're against the Brazilian, or do you think there'll be a bit of...
Listen, the people of Scotland all have the same colour passport as me, right? When they go through customs, it's purple, okay? So we're one the same. Right? England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. This isn't the year 1300. This is 2015. 2015, so I'm expecting to have a lot of support, and fingers crossed the people of Scotland deliver. Come on, don't let me down.
So you heard it here. Now with Lettuce, obviously he's on an 8-fight winning streak. Do you think he's overlooking you at all? 'Cause there was a bit of bands going on social media where he was holding up the post saying, I'm going to defeat Bisping by submission.
Yeah.
Did you just laugh that off, or did you feel a bit insulted by it?
No, I mean, never insulted by it, because of course it's a fight. He thinks he's going to win. I think I'm going to win, and that's what makes it interesting. I don't think he's overlooking me. He's confident, and good for him, he should be. But we'll see how confident he is after 2 minutes into the fight. That confidence level will have diminished, and he won't feel quite the same. You could say it was a bit of trash talk. The guy's not a very charismatic guy. He's quiet. And, I like to engage in a war of words, but he wasn't interested, So we'll leave the war in the octagon, if you will. So no war of words, strictly in the octagon. That's what people want to see. And I will win, believe you me.
And if you do get the win on Saturday, do you think this will, obviously, you want to give it another go for that title shot. Do you think this will put you back in the mix? And if so, who would you be keen on facing next to then get that title shot?
Yeah, well, obviously I want to fight Chris Weidman. He's the champion. That ain't going to happen because he's fighting Rockhold. So I'll fight somebody else in the meantime. So anybody at the top, Yoel Romero, Jacare, Rockhold, you line them up, I'll knock them down. Any of them, all of them, the champion, the number one contender, anyone from the top 10 to number 1 to 0, I'll take care of it. It's no problem. Just give me a call, Dan, and give me my chance. Come on. They don't want a UK champion, that's what it is, They want the pay-per-view market solid. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to ruin their plans. I'm going to destroy everyone, and I will be the champion. Make no mistake.
Now you've had alternating wins and losses over the past couple of fights, which is obviously it's been a bit unlucky, but you haven't been defeated in the UK. So are you coming in confident on Saturday, knowing there is no way they're going to defeat you over here? Yeah, I'm undefeated here in the UK. I've had a lot of fights here, and that will continue. I was watching a fight of mine recently, and people always ask me, do the crowd affect the way you fight? And I say no. And obviously, when you're going into an arena in America, and I'm facing an American, typically you get booed, and you kind of block that out, okay? Because you have to. You can't let it affect your performance. But I was watching one of my old fights recently, and it was in England, and you could see
how charged I was walking out, and obviously it was at the O2 Arena, and there was 20,000 people going crazy, and you could see that the crowd were, giving me extra energy, motivation, adrenaline, all those things. So I think maybe that does play a part in why I'm undefeated here, and I'm hoping there'll be the same energy Saturday night, and I'll have a great performance.
And what do you think of the European MMA scene? Obviously, with Conor McGregor, it's just been announced he's doing the Ultimate Fighter. Yeah. He's going to be spearheading the European side against Uriah Faber, who's Team USA. Yeah. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think that's really good for European fighters to finally get a bit of spotlight, really?
Well, I will just say this: in 2009, which is 6 years ago, I coached Team UK versus Team USA, so I've been there, done that, and we'll do it again. Last time I coached it, the UK team wiped the floor. We won both weight divisions, and I'm assuming the European team will do the same. But the state of European MMA right now is fantastic. Obviously, Conor's doing big things. We've got Gustafsson, Jan Jacek, she's the champion now. I'm still here. Ross Pearson, we've got a bunch of Brits on this card. The scene is very, very healthy out here, and good times for European MMA.
And who do you think is going to be the next European champion? Let's throw that in there.
Who do I think is going to be the next European champion? Do I have to slap you for asking that question?
I had to ask. We had fan questions. I thought he's going to kill me when I ask this, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Look, listen. I'm trying. I think I will be. I'm certainly capable of it. I know I am. My coaches know. The UFC know. It's all falling into place. We'll see, though. I've got lots of competition to be the first European champion. There's, my job's not very easy these days.
And obviously, it's great for you to be back over here. Are all your friends and family going to come up and support for the fight? Yeah,
that's right. I've fought all over the world, so it's not so easy for my family to be at my fights. But my dad, God bless him, he's been at every fight: Hong Kong, Australia, you name it, Brazil, he's there. But this fight, of course, he's going to be there again. And then my friends and my family. The problem is the arena sold out so fast, so a lot of my friends couldn't get tickets. I managed to get some from the UFC, but there'll be a decent contingent of Bisping family here on fight night.
And are you going to spend some time in the UK before you go back up to California?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got my whole family here with me, and I've got the wife and kids. My son's floating around here somewhere, and we're going to be here for 3 or 4 weeks.
Fantastic. Well, good luck on Saturday night. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cheers.